Here I'm going to use a 3-0 Monocryl Stratafix to close my incision. This is double armed, so I go deep to superficial on one side and then superficial to deep on the other side. I made sure the ends were equal on either side to close the incision. What I'm going to show you here is where I use this suture to make a tighter wound closure. So I will use the length of this Stratafix to run it down to the apex, and then I will turn it around and run it back to the middle. So now I'm almost closing more of like a subcutaneous closure. Then I'll run it back on for the skin for that subcuticular layer. So as you can see, I'm going deep to superficial and then turning it around and continuing to run it superficial to deep, deep to superficial, and then superficial to deep on the other side until I reach the apex. Now, as I get closer to apex, typically I start to take smaller bites. I've noticed that that helps approximate the incision a lot better, at least when it comes to the apex. And remember, this is Stratafix, and so you don't want to pull too hard, but just enough. Watch here as I prepare to approximate the apex. Again, doing deep to superficial and superficial to deep. So I came out superficially here, and I'm going to enter superficially and go deep on the other side. And now I'm going to run that subcuticular layer. So I'm going to enter and exit close to that skin edge. That way I can approximate those skin edges closer together. This is more for the cosmetic appearance of the incision. Remember that that subcutaneous layer and that deeper layer is that strength layer, whereas me running this back is to bring those edges together. Watch as I'm running this back. I go on the other side of the incision, just right underneath that skin edge, and I go just back a little bit from where I had entered on the other side. Sometimes I will use this method if there may be some dead space that I need to close. And since I have the lengthened suture with this Stratafix, it just makes sense to me to run it this way where I can close the two layers with one running stitch. And what better than Stratafix that locks with every throw? When I've reached the middle again, I'll do the same on the other side.